Welcome back. So today we're reflecting on 24th February 1966, 59 years ago. Nkrumah calls it dark days in Ghana after his overthrow. My guest, Coup running through some of the history for that period. We're talking about Kofi Baako, a close associate of Dr. Nkrumah. I have his photo. We want to know whether it looks like his son. So according to Nida Kofi Baako was actually quite formidable in Parliament as well, before Mr. Document showed up on the scene. So this is MP for Salt Pond.
Yeah, Infantiman, those times.
Infantiman.
That time it was Infantiman rural.
Okay, and this is Kofi Baako. Yeah. He was information minister.
He was information minister.
And his son was unofficial information minister in the Fourth Republic with all his documents. Very, very interesting.
There's a picture of him and Nkrumah when they wearing the prison graduate. Yeah.
Actually, Fred, if you can go to that photo when they took him from the prison. The first photo you have, I wanted to see that when he was carried from.
Yeah, with his hair on camp, you see that this is a hard guy.
Where is he? This is the one. This is him. The picture is not clear,
but this is not the photo.
But it's not the one in front of him.
Yeah.
On the right.
No.
It's the same face.
Yeah.
It's the same face. This guy.
This one.
Just that. Yeah. This is the guy. That's Kofi Baako.
Okay.
So this is Nkrumah when he was
being carried with a high from prison.
I'm told that this picture had to be reenacted.
Yeah.
But Fable tells me that this photo, because when Nkrumah was taken from prison, it was night.
Yeah.
And they realized that they were such a hurry, they couldn't take a photo. So they had to go back and reenact it.
It is not surprising because Nkrumah was an Asafo guy. And Asafo people, who things that happen, they reenact it. So if you understand your Asafo history very well, and the man whose campaign was prepared by Asafo groups in the central region and other places, you understand this reenactment.
Now, there's a very interesting story. Democracy Hub and CPP have sued for the removal of Nkrumah's name from Ghana's International Airport. I'm going to read excerpts of that story. Social activist group Democracy Hub, in collaboration with the Convention Post Party, has filed a lawsuit at the Supreme Court seeking the removal of the name of Kotoka from Ghana's International Airport. The group argues that keeping the name of Lieutenant General Emmanuel Kwesi Kotoka on a national monument contradicts Ghana's democratic principles, as he played a key role in the country's first coup d'etat 59 years ago today. And they chose to make this public today for emphasis. We're told the lawsuit, supported by a legal expert from Merton and Everett LLP, follows extensive legal and archival research. Democracy Hub is calling on civil society groups, youth activists, and defenders of democracy to back the legal challenge, describing it more than a court case. It's a national reckoning with our past. I mean, this is very interesting. Where do you see this going?
I think it's something that should be pursued, you know. Naming of monuments is about things people have done. We give honor, we give respect, we show that the nation is grateful. So when people are writing history and then someone is honored, usually the term used is that a grateful nation honored him with order of Volta, with order of Saint so and so, with the OBE. A grateful nation does that because the nation is grateful for what you have done. So anything that is contrary to something good done for a nation, people will see it as wrong. And for people that advocated for the naming of Kotoka, they are looking at the manner of death that Kotoka suffered around that vicinity when Operation Guitar Boys, which was the counter coup, was staged by Yabua and Atta. These young military officers who felt that what they have done to Nkrumah was wrong and they had CPP sympathies also staged a counter coup. And in that counter coup, Kotoka was killed in that
Operation Guitar Boy.
Yes, that's Operation Guitar Boy. They gave that name because around that time, Nigerian musician called Servito Uwafu have sung that song Guitar Boy, and they use it as a coup d'etat's code name, just as the code name for the 66 coup is Operation Coup Chop. You see, so this is what happened. And then how do you call it? So with this coup, the manner of death of Kotoka, the regime realized that they also ought to honor him. And the question is, why were they honoring him? To them, Nkrumah was an autocrat whom they have removed, and anyone who led in that overthrow should be rewarded. And as a result, that honor went to Kotoka. And as I explained earlier, after that was Buzier's regime, who is also a direct beneficiary.
So it was named in 69 by the Buzier government.
By Buzier government. So the naming itself was in accordance with a regime, civilian group, who were grateful for the overthrow, because from 52, people who think they have fought for Ghana's independence and they have never tasted power, for someone they describe as an outlier who did not have that kind of chieftaincy, elitist clout like them, who had started since 1920s, some starting from 1910 and over, for Nkrumah out of nowhere to emerge in 1947, 48, then all of a sudden he has become a leader ruling the nation from 1952 to 1957 as a prime minister in that period, and then becoming a president from 1960 all the way to 66. So they feel that Nkrumah does not deserve to rule, and now their opportunity has come as a result of the military junta, and they were there, so they ought to honor whoever made it possible for them. And that is why Kotoke was given that honor. But Achampo, who came, was where people were thinking that he should have reversed the move. But he himself too was a military leader. He didn't know what will also happen to him if he do and he goes and someone also erects something in his memory. What then becomes of it? Akufu also had opportunity in a short term, which is about 6 months or so. He didn't also do anything. Of course, Rollins also came within a short span. AFRC, nothing happened. Liman was the one whom everybody was expected to do the reverse, because you have PNP, which was People's National Party of the Nkrumah East Party. That was the period this agenda or move should have been done. That move did not materialize. Afterwards, people have attacked Liman's regime for not doing the needful with regard to this specific change of the name of the airport. However, afterwards, a lot of writings have come. Many people have written critiquing the role of Kotoka in the overthrow, which the repercussion today, many people have seen that Nkrumah, after all, was a very good leader. So why do you still maintain a man who derailed the gains of independence?
Wow.
At the Nation Center, which was actually which was built and expanded first and foremost by Nkrumah. So the question then comes as, are we being nationalistic, or we are rewarding removal? And that is where the Democrats, you see, they are not taking it into the politics of it. They are now making a constitutional argument about, do we really support overthrow of legitimate elected government?
It will be an interesting case.
I get that point.
Yes.
And for there, it turns to a constitutional matter rather than a political matter.
Wow.
So that is where I think the argument should be erected, because if you bring it to the issue of politics, people will also express the pain that under his regime this and this happened to my people, my family, and then you are opening the wounds.
Okay.
And that has been at the forefront of this debate.
Coup, thank you. It's been amazing talking to you, and we're looking forward to a lot more in the month of March when we start our Heritage Month. But today, 24th February, we decided to just bring you highlights of the 1966 overthrow of Dr. Nkrumah. It happened exactly today, 59 years ago. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.